Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we're a couple brothers from the Great Millstone Atlanta Church coming back at you with another lesson. But first and foremost, as always, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in the scriptures. And peace, love, and salutation to you, Aki, that's pushing this truth and true sincerity. I'm the brother Aina.
I'm the brother Zakaria.
And we want to get into this World War III update. So, most of you Jakes is still gloating after the Super Bowl and this wicked ass February 14th, Valentine's Day, this Simp Day holiday. Then you got next week, you got the NBA All-Star game probably.
Mm-hmm.
You got the I think it's the Grammys, Black History Month. You got a bunch of distractions. Meanwhile, Russia's making a move, and we got an article that pertains to Russia and it's invading of the Ukraine. But we're in that time of war. We're not in a time of love and peace and hugs, as you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans like to put it. All right. So we're going to get into a couple of scriptures concerning prophecy because World War III is in the Bible. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. This book ain't all about love for you, you Jakes, man. So if the brother ain't had nothing to say, we'll go ahead and get to Matthew 24.
We'll get right into it. This is Matthew 24, starting at verse 4. And Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So yeah, this situation in the Ukraine, it can fuse out, it can escalate, but we're we still gotta wait for World War III, man. We still gotta wait for Jeremiah 49 and 20 to happen, where Amalek, who that is going to invade Iran. You gotta wait for that, all right? But these wars and rumors of wars, it lets us know that we're in that time. It can happen at any given moment, and this is the year of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai turning up. So very well, the Lord could turn up to the fact that this could happen. But we're going to hear more wars and rumors of wars. Even last year, you heard of the wars in wars going on in Kazakhstan. Countries that you can't even pronounce or spell. These things are happening because the Lord is fulfilling His will, and He's not a man that should lie.
Continuing on, this is verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation. Salakia. I'm going to start at verse 6. Okay. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, and yes, man, all right. And we're starting to see these things today. And these things are just going to slowly start to escalate by the minute, man. All right. Hey, you'll never know what's going to happen next week and the week before that, man.
Yeah.
All right. That just lets you know how serious, these times are, man. Okay.
You have famine. What do we see today? In some stores in Florida, they got wire wrapped around some steak because theft is on the rise as far as food. It's already, the rent is already too damn high. People can't afford basic necessities like food. So people, what are they doing? They take into these grocery stores and these different other shopping stores and stealing. So now they got barbed wire really literally around food, man. We're in them times of famine and pestilence. We're already in the so-called pestilence right now, which, the Lord gonna really turn up the pestilence, man. All right. When you start seeing people just dropping dead for no reason, you gonna know that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. But right now we're in the so-called pestilence. But like the scripture say in verse 8, man, all of these are the beginning of sorrows, I believe.
Continuing on in verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, so this is only the beginning. What you see going on in Russia with this tension in Ukraine, it's only the beginning of sorrows, man. It's going to escalate. This is the year of the Lord turning up. So it's going to escalate. So we're going to get into this article from CNN. We got it pulled up. You want to go ahead and read it?
Or
you want to get the word?
Yeah. This is the word sorrow right here on the online Answer My app. It says grief, regret, trouble, care, pain, anxiety. All right. The scripture says what in Ezra the 16th chapter, second Ezra 16th chapter, that the minds of the people is gonna be mad. All right.
Yeah.
All these things is gonna happen. All right. A lot of people is gonna be troubled. A lot of people are gonna have a lot of grief because of what? It's gonna be famine, a lot of death out here, and there's gonna be people literally getting destroyed right in front of you, having mental, breakdowns, not knowing what to do, trying to kill themselves. All right. People's gonna be eating each other. So yes, man, this is 100% true. Okay. It says trouble, pain. It says to worry, be sick. Everybody's gonna be ill in their head, man.
Yeah.
Not knowing that what the scripture say, what gnashing of teeth. All right, just roughly paraphrasing that. So these things are just gonna escalate, man. All right.
Matter of fact, could you go to Matthew 24? I think it's like 12 or 13.
God.
Get it. Because that what we're experiencing right now, man, here in Babylon the Great, man.
Right here.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
This is 12 and 13 is both good. But this is Matthew 24 and 12. It reads, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Are you going to the word iniquity, man? It's just basically sin upon sin, man. All right, you're starting to see, look at the Super Bowl yesterday. You said all types of wickedness going on in these halftime commercials, all types of symbolism in the halftime show. You have Snoop Dogg crip walking and shit. All types of wicked shit going on in that Super Bowl, man. You don't know what these celebrities did to get this Super Bowl ring, man. You know what I'm saying? So iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You start to see family members off themselves. People at the grocery store starting to lose their goddamn mind. Okay, but this is only the beginning of sorrows. What happened? And then last night, after the Rams won the Super Bowl, people took to the streets to tear the city up. Over a football team, you're not even getting paid over the football team. But you took to the streets to show your love for the football team by tearing the city up. The love of many shall wax cold. They don't give a good goddamn.
I got a good definition for you too. Just to back up your point. Now, this is the word cold on online etimon. It's one of the adjectives, right? It says so intense as to be almost uncontrollable. All right. So, hey, the minds of these people, all right, your heart, which is really your spirit, all right, it's gonna be uncontrollable. They're gonna have demons on them. Yeah, they're gonna be bugging out.
People already got demons on them from the food and the chemtrails, and the fucking TV, and whatever your favorite celebrity, So, we in them times of war, man, and it's kept while you was watching the Super Bowl. And don't get us wrong, I watched it yesterday, but we really know what's at hand. War is at hand. We're not in a time of peace and building back Babylon, man. We're in a time of war, where the God of the Bible is going to destroy Babylon the Great. And these are just instances of the Lord showing you that he's about to bring destruction towards Babylon the Great. So we'll get into this article from CNN. Let's see there.
Want me to read from the top?
Yeah. It says, read from the top.
It says, this is CNN, of course, and it reads, videos show Russian units and missiles advancing towards Ukraine border. All right, and we're chopping it up, before the camera start rolling with the air Kazat and everything like that. Hey, this is gonna actually happen. All right, they're already out there, and again, we're about to play the video, but this is how we know it's really gonna happen. He ain't gonna say, "Hey, y'all out there, now come on back."
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And just like when an arrow gets shot, as the scripture said, it ain't gonna come back, man. All right. So as these things continue to go on, man, it's gonna advance, meaning it's gonna continue. All right.
Let's see, play this video, man.
Kinda.
Hopefully don't mess up.
Hopefully.
All right,
okay, it's loading.
You probably got some dumbass commercial before it come on, but nonetheless, load when it loads up. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but in the meantime, could you get Revelation 11 and 14 Bible Shop?
Kind of.
Hopefully it loads up, but if not, It is what it is. We can read the article, man.
So Revelation 11 and
14.
Oh, 14. Con. This is Revelation 11 and verse 14. It reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly.
Yeah, the third woe, World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Lord willing, this plays, man. You know, they always got social commercial for some dope.
Entresto is the number
pushing.
Yes. See, making that funny now.
one heart failure brand and prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people
Yeah, man.
stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant.
Esau pushing this dope. He's the original dope man.
Mm-hmm.
Can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema.
Don't take
with
the
an
shit
ACE
at all,
or AR.
nigga.
The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure,
There you go.
kidney
It
problems,
should be
or
playing
high
now.
blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Oh, this place good.
This is just one element of the Russian armor now gathered on 3 sides of the border with Ukraine.
True.
Tanks and infantry fighting vehicles parked up near Ukraine's northeastern border, near the Russian town.
I'm glad I'm on my phone. Because I seen it in social work. People can hear it. Kind of.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, just play it in the background, bro. I mean, you know how Esau be trying to copyright fucking lesson and shit. But yeah, we in that time, man. You know, we just gonna play this in the background.
Try hiatus now.
Now we got a stupid ass commercial.
Yeah, man.
This is just one element of the
Damn, it's like
greater.
there you go.
Just one.
Shit.
It's fucking
Here,
technology, man.
What?
Esau and his fucking technology, man.
Come on, man.
Element of the
There you
Russian
go.
armor now gathered on 3 sides of the border with Ukraine. Tanks and infantry fighting vehicles parked up near Ukraine's northeastern border, near the Russian town of Voloiki. These videos posted on social media, confirmed from different angles, and geolocated by CNN. The Russian buildup includes heavy armor, including elements of the elite 1st Guards tank army that has now moved to within 20 miles of Ukraine. Also on the move, a substantial number of short-range ballistic missiles, known as Iskanders, with a range of some 450 kilometers. Further south, long columns of military vehicles rumble along a highway near Rostov-on-Don. A CNN analysis of Russian movement shows the extent of the buildup in Crimea, to the east and north of Ukraine. And in Belarus, the Russians have released video of the large-scale exercises being conducted with Belarusian forces. Exercises that include top-line Russian hardware. Among the equipment being paraded, S-400 air defense systems and Su-25 ground attack aircraft. Those exercises are extensive. According to NATO, the largest Russian military presence in Belarus since the fall of the Berlin Wall. But CNN has also geolocated Russian military movements a long way from those exercises in the far southeast of Belarus, and just over 10 miles from the border with Ukraine. This convoy, including multiple rocket systems, headed south in the last couple of days. A long way south, the Russian Navy has begun drills involving more than 30 ships in the Black Sea. They're exercising in the Black Sea a mix of forces that include several large amphibious ships. The latest satellite imagery also shows a buildup of troop accommodation and units close to the Black Sea in Crimea. Altogether, the analysis of social media videos from Russia, when added to fresh satellite imagery, shows a relentless buildup of forces that seems almost complete, as rear bases are emptied and units take to the roads and rails.
What we've seen just in the last 10 days or so is an acceleration of that buildup and the movement of Russian forces of all varieties closer to the border with Ukraine in a position where they could launch a military action very, very rapidly.
To Rob Lee in the Department of War Studies at the University of London, Russia's current military buildup near Ukraine is unprecedented. This is not like previous war scares or the buildup in the spring of 2021. The amount of Russian aerial, ground, and naval military power near Ukraine now is quantifiably far greater. That's the view of Western governments, too. The capabilities have been assembled. The Kremlin's intent is still unknown. Scott McLean, CNN, London.
So there you have it. What's going on in the Ukraine, man? All right, Russia's not playing. Meanwhile, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans got your head up your ass, man. All right. So we're in that time where war, these war drums are beating. You had this guy, damn, what's that guy's name, man? Harry Kissinger, the former Secretary of State. He said the war drums are beating, man, and they are beating. And this is what we're reporting to our people, man. These war drums are beating, and they're leading to World War III, man. You know, and like we said, the scriptures, they give you an indication of what's going on. We're measuring the time diligently by seeing these different things and reporting it to the masses, you know, because we're even telling Esau his judgment, man. The God of the Bible is basically playing. He's the puppet master, and you're the puppet, and he's making you fight this third world war so you can fight each other. And then at the top of it, he's going to put the Israelites on top.
Mm-hmm.
So you got something?
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, bro.
Because at the end of the day, we already know, hey, all of these other nations, okay, who probably had allowances with America or whatever, man, is going to eventually go against this great whore, man. All right? We're going to apply for the day, okay? Because clear as day that this place is a golden cup, all right, in the eyes of a lot of people. A lot of people love to come here. A lot of people love to set shop here, get money. But no, man, this is a filthy whore, man, okay? And these other nations are starting to realize how filthy America really is, man, okay? So this is just going to be the beginning, a little willing, the domino effect, okay, to set everything off concerning prophecy, man, World War III, okay?
Yeah, the other nations have they drunk in that democracy, man. These nations are tired of Esau over here in his democracy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're tired of the men being effeminized. All right, even in China, they're starting to see that men are being effeminized, and they're tired of it, man. They're tired of drinking this Babylon juice. They're tired of seeing Starbucks and McDonald's and their neighborhood.
Oh, and don't forget about this fiat currency, man.
Yeah, they're tired of seeing the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the dollar is losing its the dollar's losing its strength. All right, so these nations are mad, man. Okay, they're tired of America, and all around the world, you start to see this anti-American sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people are tired of the United States and these idiots that's over here, man. Even the people that come over here. Even the tribes that come over here, they see that something is wrong, desperately wrong with this place,
Mm-hmm.
man. You know.
Could
you just get that Jeremiah 51:11, I believe, too? It talks about the Medes.
It's Jeremiah 51 and verse 11. It reads, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple."
Yeah, this whole situation with Russia and Ukraine, they're gonna take their attention off the Ukraine because that's a small matter. That's small potatoes to Putin, man. The main concern is Babylon the Great. You're gonna see more tension between the United States, and then what they do is they'll show him, or I think it was last year where Putin and Sleepy Joe, they had met up and shook hands, and people thinking, oh yeah, they thinking about peace. The scripture saying 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter where it talks about when they should think peace, sudden destruction shall come upon them. All right.
Safety,
yeah, peace and safety. So we're at that time where all the talking is going to be done, man. And these Russians, they're smarter than you dumbass Americans, man. There was a point years ago where the Russian government told the people to go hide in bunkers. They're not telling you American idiots to go hide somewhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
They continue to give you American Idol, the Super Bowl, whatever is on your TV, fast food. People are still lining up at McDonald's,
Yep.
still drinking Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew,
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi, Sprite. Okay, still smoking Newport 100s in a box for you niggas. Okay, they still giving you stuff to distort your mind. Meanwhile, these other governments, they really care about their people, man.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, Sleepy Joe and Chlamydia Harris, they don't give a fuck about you people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you Negroes, man. All right, so we're at the time where Russia is going to move on from Ukraine and focus their energy on the United States. And then even in, I think it's Jeremiah 50 Jeremiah 50.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Jeremiah 50 and 9.
Yep. Let me see.
Yeah,
It
that
is,
was,
yep.
yeah.
Yep. This is on Jeremiah 50 and verse 9. It reads, "For lo, I will arise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
Yeah.
And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man.
Mm-hmm.
None shall return in vain."
Yeah, so the missiles ain't gonna return in vain. So it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
Russia. You ain't hearing too much about China. They it's like the old saying, gangsters move in silence.
Yep.
China really ain't saying nothing. You got North Korea, they ready to fuck some shit up. You got we heard this week from Kemp that France has a lot of ICBMs because these allies of the United States, they're gonna turn against America as well. All right, pursuant to Revelation 17, man. All these other allies are gonna come against Babylon the Great. You got some?
This is Revelation 9 because see, this is going to be a lot of nuclear, fire, man. All right, from those arrows, those fiery darts. Okay, now I'm gonna bring out this precept right quick. This is Revelation 9, starting at verse 16. It reads, "And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and I believe those are what 2 million."
I believe it's 200 million warriors.
Yeah, 200 million warriors. The water. Okay, so those are a lot of missiles, man. You're talking about ballistic missiles, nuclear missiles put together, man. All right, and it's going to tear this place apart. And it says, and we just read what? None shall return in vain. All right. Again, I know I made the analogy earlier. If you have a bow and arrow, right, and you put that bow against that arrow, you pull it, and you aim it at somebody, and you just let it go, it's going, man. You can't just run and catch it. Like, hey, it don't work like that. Okay, it's going to hit its target. Okay. Now I had another one too. Jumping down to verse 18, it reads, "By these 3 was the third part of men killed." Now the third part of men is talking about the sons of the wicked. All right, which is Esau, Edom. All right, so that has to take place, and it's actually going to take place in our lifetime. And Lord willing, man, it comes quick, man. All right, because we're tired of seeing our people mourning out here, man, etc. I'm gonna continue on. It reads, "By the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths," man. All right, so that's plain and simple. Okay, those missiles are coming. It's gonna come from those submarines they have down there, or those trucks, or wherever else Esau said his missiles at, man.
Come from these silos too.
Yeah, the silos. Yep. Okay, so hey, these people are ready, man. Okay, but that's pretty much I had in that Revelation, the ninth chapter.
Yeah. So we can go to you can close it out on Revelation. I think it's like 9 and 12 or something like that.
Kind of 9 and 12. Yep. This is Revelation 9 and verse 12. It reads, "One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter." All right, so World War I is already passed. Okay, World War II is already passed.
Yeah.
So what's the last woe? World War III, man.
Yeah.
We can clearly see it, man. It's trending. All right, if you go on Google, it's gonna say World War III is trending. Okay.
Yeah.
That lets you know how real it is.
Yeah.
Okay. But Jake don't even want to believe in that.
Yeah. I mean, even we talked about these. We talked about Jeremiah 51 and 9. You can't forget about Iran. Iran wants payback for what the United States did to Soleimani, that Iranian general, in the early part of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So all these nations want blood. All right, they want to get payback for America, man. You don't think Japan don't want payback for World War II?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These are the type of things that these people don't consider, and we try to tell our people. And like the brother said, we're getting tired seeing you Jake's in his dead-like state. You know, it's got to be something to reset. You know, that ultimate great reset is going to be those missiles coming. It ain't going to be Klaus Schwab's fourth industrial revolution. It's going to be those missiles to destroy this place, and at the same time bring salvation to the elect. Matter of fact, could we get one more, man? It's like Revelation 11. I think it's like 13. It talks about the great earthquake. Yep, that's the one.
Yep. This Revelation 11 in verse 13, it reads, "In the same hour was there a great earthquake,
Mm-hmm.
and the 10th part of the city fell,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000,
Mm-hmm.
and the remnant were afraid. It's like it were frightened, and gave glory to the Most High of heaven, which is Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, man." Okay, and that's what ultimately what the elect is going to do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right, no matter if people get killed in front of us, you know, of course, Lord willing, will be a part of that number, be the hopeful elect. But when people get killed in front of us, yes, we're going to see family members get split up, probably get killed. All right, your sons or your daughters might get taken, whatever the case may be. But deep within our hearts, man, we have love towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're going to glorify him, man.
Yeah.
May the Lord, keep that spirit on us too.
Yeah, it talks about in Revelation 15, singing the new song, I believe.
Yep.
And we're gonna be singing new praises to Yahweh Shemel. We already singing the new song now, but we're gonna be, man, we're gonna be hyped, man. Like, man, we're finally made it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I just bitch. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be changed. We're gonna these bodies gonna be changed. All right, but it's gonna be a great earthquake, man. Like it says in Isaiah 24, the earth's a real to and fro like a drunkard. All right, and these missiles are the only way how this great earthquake is gonna come, man. All right, but that's pretty much all we had, man. This is just a World War III update, and Russia basically said that they might try to invade Ukraine by this week, man. We was hoping that was gonna happen during Super Bowl Sunday. That would have been a real Super Bowl, man. Forget the LA Rams, man. Whatever, But you got anything else, bro?
Man, la.
All right, so that's all we had. Just a World War III update. More things that happened to the spirit, but before World War III, it has to be the issue of the MOTB, the charagma. That grain of rice that's going to be implanted into people's hands or their foreheads, pursuing the Revelation 13 and 16. So you got to see that before you see World War III. We just got to put that out there as well. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, we're going to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Chakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, we will. And peace, love, and salutation to you, Aki, and pushing this truth for true sincerity. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Shalom.